Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. It is Friday, September the 16th. We're halfway through the doggone month already. It's Mayflower Day, National Cinnamon Raisin Bread Day. Ooh, that sounds good. We had some of that last week. It was very good. National Guacamole Day today. National Play-Doh Day. I've not played with Play-Doh in years. Have you?
No.
Never even see Play-Doh anymore.
You can smell it, though, as soon as you even
Just
say the
thinking
name.
about it.
Yeah.
National Step Family Day, Working Parents Day, National Tradesman Day, and probably the most important thing, National POW/MIA Recognition Day today. All of those things happening. And my guest today is Ryan Ashley. There's probably some people instantly who knew that name, but there's others who I'm going to explain who that is. Ryan Ashley was a contestant on a program called Ink Master, and now Ryan Ashley is a judge on the latest season of Ink Master. We're going to chat with Ryan Ashley about Ink Master and the new season coming up in just a bit. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. It should come as no surprise that in recent years, the problem of online harassment and hate have increased exponentially. Why is that, though? Many people blame things like political polarization, bigotry, income equality. Researchers, though, say that they found another factor to blame: the weather. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're saying they analyzed more than 4 billion tweets posted in the U.S. between 2014 and 2020. They compared them with historical climate data, including extreme weather, which fuels mean tweets, according to them, especially extreme heat. They found a sweet spot where aggressive online activity levels off. The feel-good window occurs between the temperatures of 54 and 70 Fahrenheit, which is 12 and 21 Celsius. Online hate was found to increase up to 12% when it gets really cold and up to 22% when it gets really hot. By the way, the researchers found that staying indoors on hot or cold days does not help curb the mean tweets. So if you get a little hot, just stay off Twitter, maybe. Surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by radiotravelgroup.com. Heidi, did you know a nursing home in Japan is hiring babies for a really important job?
Hiring
to keep
babies?
to keep their elderly residents company and make them smile.
Oh, I love that.
What do the babies get paid? Well, they get paid in diapers and milk formula. That's what it is. New recruits at the facility in Kayakashu must be under 4 years old. Parents must sign a contract stipulating the babies and toddlers can show up for work whenever they feel like it, so they're not scheduled or anything. They're allowed to take a break whenever they're hungry or sleepy or depending on their mood. According to the contract, more than 30 babies have signed up so far. And when they say babies have signed up, they mean the parents have signed up the babies, most likely. But it's a really neat idea.
I've seen this before, where they've kind of put a daycare inside the nursing home, and it makes all the difference in the world for those residents and for the kids.
Yeah, because now all of a sudden the residents, they see these babies and their entire demeanor, everything changes, and the babies get to be with somebody that's
grandparents.
like a adopted grandmother, grandfather.
It's fantastic.
Cool.
It's a great idea.
It is. Now, we don't know everything, but now we know this. Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. This story is going to make Heidi smile. Brendan Fraser.
I love Brendan
He returned to Hollywood at the 79th Venice Film Festival. He was met with many tears during Sunday night's world premiere of The Whale. I believe this is from last weekend.
It is.
Because it sounds like it was just this weekend, but I'm pretty sure this story is an old story. 53-year-old overcome with emotion as he sobbed through the film's entire 6-minute standing ovation. In the psychological drama, he portrays a 600-pound gay man confined to a wheelchair. He spent 6 hours in makeup every day in order to transform into this character. In the theater where they did this program, a number of other audience members also shed tears during the heartbreaking final scene. During the ovation, he hugged the director several times and bowed to the audience as they cheered loudly for his performance, which looks like it's promising in the 2023 Oscar race for Best Actor, which would be really cool. I really like Brendan Fraser.
I do too.
I always thought he seemed like a neat
guy.
And movie theaters once again experienced a horrible end of summer weekend. The box office numbers were way down towards the end of the summer, which again, that happens every year. I don't know why that's even a story. Big Screen, Little Screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. Life expectancy in the U.S. has fallen to 76.1 years of age. However, scientists say that walking 30 minutes a day can add years to your life.
We need to get back into
30 minutes a day. We do. We really do. A study suggests that children feel more comfortable telling robots about their mental health struggles. So they're saying maybe that's something that they could do with these robots everybody's creating, is have kids talk to them about how they feel. So I don't know about that. A new report says that nearly 80% of all U.S. currency is in the form of $100 bills. 80%. I just looked in my wallet. Only 0.08% is in anything over a 20. So clearly I'm doing something wrong. Los Angeles was founded this week in 1781. So, so L.A., I believe that's this week. That's at least when I got this. Oldest woman in Northern Ireland, Agnes Thompson, just turned 107. What do you suppose she's doing for her birthday? Skydiving?
I don't know. Drinking some bourbon.
There are several people who do that. So when I was saying skydiving, I was kidding. But there are people who they celebrate a 90th birthday or whatever. She's 107. It does not say what she's doing. And the Redhead Days Festival just recently took place in the Netherlands. I didn't even know that was a thing. Did you know that was a thing?
I did know it was a thing, actually.
By the year 2020, by the year 2100.
We actually have a friend who was going to that this year.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
By the year 2100, more Facebook accounts will be owned by dead people than living people.
Yeah, I bet.
So
because nobody closes them out.
Exactly. Yeah. That is kind of a weird thought. I have several friends that are deceased have accounts.
Yep.
And then there's no activity on that account.
Yeah.
But then I had somebody who tried to set up a fake account using a person who died using their account, and they sent me a request. And I'm like, so I'm chatting with this fake account person. I'm like, hey, next time you use a fake account, you might want to check to make sure the person's still alive. Bad idea. That is your scoop of the day. Comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Friday. Our guest today is a former contestant, now a judge, on a program that's on Paramount Plus. It's called Ink Master. Our guest is Ryan Ashley, the first female tattoo artist to win Ink Master. Now she's back for the latest season as a judge. That's really exciting.
I am so excited about the new season. I'm so excited to talk about it. It's something I'm so super proud of. So thank you so much for having me.
You were on this program in the past as a contestant and you won, which is awesome. Now you're back as a judge and the heat is on. The pressure is on. Someone's going to win $250,000 and you get to help that person be the winner.
Well, I'd like to say it was easier for me being on the other side of the table because, wow, that is definitely a lot of pressure. And not only is it the biggest prize money amount that Ink Master's ever seen, it's a life-changing amount of money. And these are all competitors that are veterans. They're coming back knowing how to play the game. Nobody this season is a deer in headlights anymore. They've been practicing since their own seasons, and this is almost like an all-star season with these people that are truly hungry and producing some of the best work of their career, in my opinion. I mean, the art this season is it's unreal.
And the thing that's really cool about this program, Ink Master, it's the best of the best, so it's an opportunity to watch some extremely talented artists at work.
Yeah, and it's not just extremely talented people at work, because of course it's that. It's seeing extremely talented, creative people play this sort of mental, physical, emotional, psychological battle to produce creativity. You know, despite all of these crazy circumstances, the twists and turns of the game, and it's almost like you get to watch the inner workings of these artists' brains, you know, their process, how art is created, all the crazy stuff that can happen, good and bad, all of the twists and turns, but also, as always, Ink Master it's super educational. You know, you learn why tattoos are good, why tattoos were unsuccessful, and it really provides something for everybody.
Absolutely. Like you said, it's a game. So the art is just the start. There is so much more to it than just the art.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the art is, in my opinion, the art is the most important factor, because there is no Ink Master without the art. And the art is sort of, you know, art is an expression of someone's inner feelings out on a physical medium. And the cool thing about Ink Master is that this form of art is unlike any other form of art, because your canvas is living, breathing, moving human skin that feels pain and anxiety. And you have to work together as a team, both artist and canvas, to make this thing happen. So every week there's going to be challenges. Every week there's going to be failures and victories, and the whole thing is a roller coaster, but definitely worth watching.
Again, our guest today is Ryan Ashley. She was the first female tattoo artist to win Ink Master. Now, Ink Master, new season, just started on Paramount Plus. She's a judge this year. What is it like being a judge?
Well, I think even though it's humbled me so much to think I've earned that title, because that's a big one. And the other guys I'm judging with and Joel, I have so much respect for them, and it's crazy to think I get the honor of sitting next to those guys. But I do think I'll provide a good voice as a judge, because I've been through the competition. I know what it feels like when you have those sleepless nights and you have to come in the next day and perform, and everything counts on it, and you're trying to get your head in the game, and you're missing your family at home, and you're sleeping next to the person that beat you the day before, and I understand what that feels like. And so, I feel like I can really connect with these guys and understand where they're coming from, and hopefully help them play the game to the best of their ability.
Well, we are excited to see it. Ryan Ashley has been our guest today. Thank you for your time today. We appreciate it a bunch.
Oh, you're so welcome. It was awesome talking to you.
A new season of Ink Master recently launched on Paramount Plus. I will throw all of the information in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Friday.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Competitive art, including sculpture, music, and painting, were once Olympic events. Can you imagine that?
Really?
Competing in the Olympics as what? A sculptor.
Weird.
Yeah. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Through the process of evaporation, condensation, and precipitation, all water on Earth is millions of years old. It's the same water that just keeps being recycled over and over and over.
Interesting.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The majority of our brain is fat. And for me, so is the rest of my body. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
From a DNA perspective, all humans are more than 99% identical. Visual differences or internal variations are only due to a tiny variation in genetics. So we're all almost exactly the same.
Okay.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Not everyone can focus and defocus their eyes at will. I didn't realize that. And our final fun fact for you, Heidi.
I don't know that I can do mine at will. Like I can make it happen. Like it just happens. It's a reaction,
That's
right?
at will, yeah. Our final fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Bubble gum was originally called Blibber Blubber Gum
Really?
in 1906. I don't think it would have sold as well. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile Question of the Day. Yay! It's brought to you by mintervention.com. Heidi, here's your question. This happens more often on Tuesdays than any other day of the week. What is it?
Oh, geez.
Has to do with work. I'll say that. This happens on Tuesdays more often than any other day of the week. What do you think it is?
Getting fired?
No. Being late.
Oh, yeah.
People showing up late for work more often on Tuesdays than any other day. And I don't exactly know why, but there you go. That is the Mint Mobile Question of the Day. Comes your way, courtesy of mintervention.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for some weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com. We all know of a trip to a theme park that's probably not going to be a cheap thing. If you go to a theme park.
Oh, yeah, man.
Even
that's
so,
expensive.
A family of 4 visited Universal Studios and they had shocked the internet. A TikTok video documenting how the one-day outing in the park in Florida cost more than $1,100. Went viral over the weekend. Got more than 1.5 million views. British marketing expert Miranda Pierce flew with her husband and their 2 young sons to the theme park. They paid $483 for tickets, plus an additional $396 for fast passes, which allowed the visitors to skip some lines. And then another $62.79 for lunch, $42.60 for souvenirs, $36.39 for dinner, $27 to the park, $21.79 for breakfast, $19.76 for ice cream, $19.16 for drinks, $4.12 for coffee, total of $1,113.
Okay.
And she said that doesn't even include tips. There were a lot of emojis on this. Commenters expressed their shock at the prices, one saying they could have gone away to Portugal for a weekend and rented a villa for that. So, I don't know. It is spendy to go do stuff like that. But I also, they got to pay a lot of people and think about their insurance.
Yeah,
and
sure. I know. Yeah.
I see both sides of this one.
There.
But it is today's weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Here are a few awesome life hacks that work. So this one here says you want to waterproof your shoes? Rub an unscented candle thoroughly against a canvas shoe and melt it with a hairdryer. The wax will disappear and act as a protective coating. I would try that with shoes I don't like first.
I was going to say, I don't know that I would try that.
Want to cure a sore throat? According to the internet, bet you never thought of eating marshmallows. The gelatin in marshmallows coats and soothes a sore throat.
Really?
And they say if that doesn't work, maybe you try s'mores. It's not going to help, but hey, they're s'mores. Next, you want to remove some ink stains? WD-40. They say, but it can damage delicate fabrics. And our final thing on the list here today for awesome life hacks that work. If you have staticky hair, take a dryer sheet and stick it to the base of a brush.
That.
It can also be used for stinky shoes to remove the smell. So if you have stinky shoes or fluffy hair or both, they're saying dryer sheets could help. It is the list brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com. Our quote today, Alexander Woolcott says, "All the things I really like to do are either immoral, illegal, or fattening."
That's true.
I wouldn't say all of the things I like to do, but boy, it seems like a lot of the things that are fun are, things you're not supposed to do for some reason. But there are a lot of things that we like to do that are none of those, that are just good, clean fun. So I would focus on those, Alexander. It's your quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
Time now for some good news, brought to you by radiotravelgroup.com. Heidi, here's some good news for you. A woman who nearly died after a miscarriage has welcomed a baby girl after 20 years of trying to conceive. 37-year-old Rebecca Dano of Wales always dreamed of being a mom, but thought it would not happen after she was rushed to a hospital when she hemorrhaged due to a miscarriage in 2021. She suffered multiple miscarriages from the age of 18, but after meeting her partner, Christopher Thomas, in 2019, decided to try to have a baby once again. After no luck for a year, she was surprised to find she was expecting in September of 2021. It says Lowry Joan Dano was born May 23rd, weighing 7 pounds 6 ounces. Emergency C-section was needed for this to happen, but she says she is loving every minute of being a mom. This is the second story that I've read in recent, like in the last week, about the same type of thing, people struggling conceiving and then being able to conceive. Another one I'm pretty sure was an actress, almost positive it was an actress that I read the story. And I saw this online, and there were so many amazing stories from people who said, I also experienced this. And this is something that I struggled with for years and years and years. And again, I know this is amazing news for people who, it's a great story for people who have struggled and are cheering right along with this young lady, a 37-year-old Rebecca Dano of Wales. If this is something that you've struggled with and have been able to overcome it as well, that is fantastic news for you too. But again, what a great story. If you would like to read the whole thing, I do have that in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. It's our good news. It's brought to you by radiotravelgroup.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Friday.